Morning everybody, how are you today? Oh, beautiful day. It's getting darker in the mornings. We're coming into those autumn months. So I once heard comedian Chris Tucker tell the story about what he tells his kids before they leave for school in the morning. It goes something like this. You know, in this house that we think you're so special, you can do anything if you want and you could do no wrong in our opinion. However, when you go out this door, the rest of the world really doesn't care. Morning, Stephen. It's a bit harsh, but it's reality. Everyone else is just trying to make their way as the best way they can in this world and create some form of success for themselves and the people they care about. Some are just trying to survive. Morning, Karen. Morning, Anne-Marie. Morning, Andrea. Morning, Julie. We are basically an insect. Morning, Nigel. In comparison to the universe. And what you do while you're here really doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. And by just accepting this, you're freeing yourself from all the pressure around you. As human beings, we often get wrapped up in this as a deep driving force in us all is really to be loved, liked and wanted. You can't let this define you. And your happiness can't be dependent on someone else to make you happy. I'll say that again. Morning, Louise. Your happiness can't be dependent on someone else to make you happy. It's your responsibility. This is one of the reasons why relationships often fail, because one partner looks at the other continually to please them and make them happy. Sound familiar? Know anybody like this? But that's another story. We often cry out about the things that are not fair. Oh, it's okay for them. They had it easy. This is something we need to reframe, because our past really can't be a reflection of our future. Remember, you can't afford to wait for the world to be equal for you to be seen. You have to find it within yourself to be visible and let people accept your voice. And this comes back to yesterday's vlog of taking action. Any type of action that moves you towards in the direction, towards your goals and the importance of why you're doing it. Morning, Francis. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. There's no surprise there. And this is something I have to work on every single day to ease off on myself, to stop being so critical of myself, while also teaching my team that they don't need to be perfect as well, because they can get just as better along the way. If you try to be perfect, you'll never do anything, because there's always something that you could do to improve things, so you become paralysed with indecision and overthinking. Just do it. Perfection is ready, aim, fire. A better version is ready, fire, aim. Just do it and adapt and change as you go. We often don't go through this because we're afraid of getting it wrong. This comes back to the fear of failure and the fear of rejection. Success, remember, is a journey, it's not a destination. So if you keep moving forward every day, you're automatically being successful. So keep moving forward. Just small steps. People joke and say baby steps, but it's true. Morning, Louise. I'll go back to the part about the universe and how it doesn't care and how we let it affect us. As young people, we get conflicting messages about how special we are from our family, while our peers, teachers, friends and celebrities, because people do look to celebrities to guide them, also shape our thinking and actions. There are other groups of people that we value, but sometimes it seems like they really don't care. And we actually work on our ways to actually get them to care and think about, what it is important to them so they care about us. We get constant advice from the both groups or the people on how we should be, because we're driven to be, you've guessed it, loved, liked and valued. We let them influence us and mould us in what they want us to be. It's not the image we have of ourselves. It's the image we're given. And we shouldn't be allowing other people to do this. We should instead embrace the true self and work towards matching our own beliefs and values with what we really want. This ultimately gives us true happiness and contentment, regardless of what we're doing. I've always used this analogy because I was a cleaner in the early days as well. If being a cleaner for the rest of your life makes you happy, then do it. Even though other people think you're capable of more, it's your life. And remember, it's easy for them to judge. They aren't with you for all the rest of the day and the rest of your life. Have you ever heard your peers say, these things aren't for the likes of you and I? This is one of the ways that keeps us from reaching our true potential. But I'm here to say you shouldn't allow these people to define you and instead focus on what you truly want and work towards that. I'm really not asking you to be superhuman at all. All I'm asking you is to practice acceptance of where you are and stop beating yourself up. And think about where you could have been. Today is the day of the rest of your life. Have you ever thought about that? What's in the past is in the past. Leave it there. Learn from it. It's either a lesson or a blessing. So instead of becoming a victim, become a victor. And instead of why me, say why not. If you like what I say, please share it with others. Take the time to do that. I'd really appreciate that. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. And if we can help each other through this and improve as a result of that, it's all beneficial for everyone. As the saying goes, a rising tide lifts all ships. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7:30.